Yes, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are watching. This is Mora Mwangi Reviews. It's another blessed day the Lord has given us. And I'm here to talk about one thing. Are Arsenal FC or are the Arsenal boring? Oh, now, why am I asking that? It comes from yesterday's nil-nil result against Sporting Lisbon, Portugal, and this has been the narrative that has been going on around the internet, around the football blogs and YouTube reviews and such, and there seems to be that agenda. Arsenal are boring. If they win the Premier League, they'll be the the most boring champions. If they win the UCL, actually, no one is saying they will win the UCL, but are Arsenal boring? And it led me to think. And sometimes, as football fans, which I am, I'm a diehard Arsenal fan. Sometimes, especially during the moment of the game, we're usually very emotional because you are attached to that game. You want there's a certain way you want to see your team play. You want them to score goals. You want them to play beautiful football and just enjoy the match. And sometimes you forget football still is a business. There are titles, there are leagues to be won, and some of these things need a strategy. Sometimes you may want to attack so much, but you may attack so much and you end up leaving spaces, and the opponent counterattacks you and they score goals. And it will not matter in history how beautiful well you played. People will not remember that. They will only remember, did you win something? And because that is what is going to be written in the history. I remember in the last 3 or 4 seasons, we've been playing. Oh, Arsenal has just given me the best football ever because we were playing so much beautiful, and it was just entertaining, and it was just the best, and you just felt wow, and it got us the love back. The fans now felt, yes, this is it. This is what you have been missing. This is what you want to see our team do. And we beat teams, but at the end of the day, it didn't get us over the line. And yesterday, watching that match, Mikel Arteta, the manager, said he's on fire, and a little bit I could see it, and it got me to thinking. The other teams, especially the ones Arsenal first thing has not won the UEFA Champions League ever in their history. This is the second consecutive time they are into the semi-finals of the Champions League, and they are going to face Atletico Madrid, a team which beat Barcelona, and Arsenal had beaten them in the group stages. But one thing, in the quarterfinals, semi-finals, in the finals, they are different games. Even if you beat a team in the group stages, a final or semi-final or quarterfinal, a team comes in actually that match is usually very different. And got me thinking. I looked at Chelsea the first time they won the UCL. I remember I watched that game against Bayern Munich. I remember that time. I don't remember who was the coach, but he got fired and they brought in the interim coach who took Chelsea all the way, and that is in 2020. Yeah, that is the season of 2011 2012, and they won the coach the UCL. And I was just looking at their stats, and just checked from the internet, and they had played 13 matches, and Chelsea won 7. They drew 4 and lost 2. Right now, Arsenal has up to date. Before that draw against Sporting, they had won all the games, all the group stages they had won, and from that, there is actually I was checking from ChatGPT, and they said notably their goalkeeper Peter Cech made 44 saves, one of the highest in the tournament. So that brings me to something. There is a saying that goes, if you want to, defense wins you titles and competitions. And without a good defense, you will not go anywhere. You saw what happened to Real Madrid yesterday. I'm going to post another video reviewing both the games, the Bayern and Real, and also now Arsenal and Sporting. But today I'm talking about Arsenal boring. In a bit, yes, we are boring. They are boring in a way, but sometimes you look at it on other angle. Right now, we are going through a phase where they have lost three matches, and they have drawn out against Sporting, and they won one against Sporting again. So it's a tough point in the season right now, because looking at the number of matches the team has played, they have played a lot of matches. And if you can check, you just go and check Google how many matches Arsenal has played against other English teams. It's a lot. Actually, they have played the most matches. It's not been easy. And despite having the right squad, it's never easy. These guys, after 3 days, they are playing a game. Right now, there's another game come Sunday against Man City, a tough match. So the allergy is going to come. People are going to get tired. Injuries are going to come. You see, Saka is injured right now. We have Timber was also injured. Odegaard is been injured also. Mikel Merino is injured all the way until next season. So it's not easy and it's not tough. They cannot be able to maintain that consistency. And the most important thing is to get over the line sometimes. And sometimes Arsenal, I will say they had overdone it because. They started out to be playing pragmatic. They just want to get over the line, taking too much time throwing the ball in the, maybe when it's long throws, and that was going against the fans, and people started complaining, and that's what happened against the Bournemouth. So a bit they are boring, but what matters is get over the line, because yesterday was about getting over the line. Sporting are a bit hard not to crack. They are very good technical players. They got a good defense. And what they came yesterday, if you watch that game, they just came to they didn't want to concede, and they didn't attack us, because if they could attack us, they could create space and Arsenal could score a goal. So against a team like that, it's not easy. Again, Arsenal right now don't have the best striker. Gyökeres is just awful. I will have to admit, he's just awful. He's not good, and he's not clinical. He's not actually the thing is he's not intelligent. I look at a striker like Pedro in Chelsea. That guy is so intelligent. He may not have the ball most of the time, but once he gets that ball, you see this person is using his head. I don't know what Gyökeres does. He just does very simple things. I've never been a professional football player, but you can just see that I'm just raising it from a point of we paid all that money for that guy. He scored the most goals last season, but this season is just, you wonder, and that's why you can compare English Premier League with other leagues. It's just night and day. You cannot compare it unless he has come from Spain, but he came from Sporting, and something is not working. And actually, for me, I've given him next season if he doesn't improve. So back to the topic. Yes, Arsenal are a bit boring, but the most important thing, they are getting results done. They are the only team remaining in the English Champions League. In the UEFA Champions League. All the other teams have been eliminated, and so English fans, or any fans of English Premier League, now it's time to support Arsenal, because they have got a great chance to get to the final. Atletico Madrid, as much as they can be difficult, is a good opportunity. We can beat them and probably face either PSG or Bayern Munich, which I'm hoping we don't face PSG again. But even if you face them, that the players will have rested enough, and it will be a good chance to try it. So tell me what your thoughts are. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video, as I'll be evaluating the yesterday's two games. That is the Real Madrid and Bayern and Sporting. For now, let's wait now for the weekend, which is a huge game. But for now, Arsenal, they just gotten over the line, which I'm just happy. And before I finish, I just watched the reviews from the coach and Declan Rice and also Martinelli. There's certain maturity that are comes to these guys. There's not, yes, they have it, but you don't have to be that exaggerated, over the board, over the moon. They know what is awaiting. So it tells me these guys are focused. And yesterday, their performance was much better. So I think that tells me that we got a chance here. So that's it from me, guys. Goodbye, and see you in the next video.